Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to hit the stores to hunt for the best Christmas decor to brighten up your home this season. I'll be sharing my favorites and lots of festive inspiration along the way. Make sure to stick around until the end because I'll reveal a collected decor haul showing what I found for this holiday season. So let's go see what treasures we can find. I really think the stems here at World Market are absolutely amazing this year. These have such a lifelike look to them and the quality is great. I was super tempted to buy some of these, but I already own so many, but I do think I need to go through my stems and get rid of the lesser quality ones so that I can buy more like these. I thought this garland was really gorgeous and it's unique. I don't see a whole lot that look like this out in the other stores, so I was really drawn to this one. I thought it was really, really pretty. I thought this wreath with the blue and orange would be so pretty for a rustic Christmas, using lots of branches and berries with dried orange slices hanging from the tree. This is a really nice option that I don't always see everywhere. They had so many beautiful choices for candles and candlesticks, and the scents they have are really good. I loved so many of them, and I do think they have decent prices as well. These blankets were super soft and cozy, and I loved both of the colors they came in. Although they were a bit on the pricey side, I know they are well below blankets sold at Pottery Barn. I thought these gingerbread houses were really pretty. They aren't the same as all the others I've been seeing out at Hobby Lobby and elsewhere. They really had an appearance of being dusted with sugar, but I do feel these would be messy with the glitter. I couldn't believe how many ornaments they had out this year, and World Market always has those unique ornaments that no one else carries, those quirky ones that, well, they just make you smile. I was truly amazed by all the drinkware they had this year. I did end up buying some, which you'll see in my haul, but I want to see if you all can guess which ones I end up with. There are a lot to choose from, but I left with one particular pattern. So make your guess and we'll see if you got it right later in the video. They had an assortment of beautifully beaded table runners, from traditional all the way to whimsical. And this one reminded me so much of something from my childhood, something my grandmother would have made. It was so cute and charming, a perfect way to add that nostalgic Christmas. These glasses were stunning, and they had a lot of weight to them. I thought they would be gorgeous in an elegant table setting for Christmas dinner. I love that embroidery is making a comeback. It is just such a beautiful and timeless look. I almost bought these napkins, but I did talk myself out of them. They have this ivy pattern and a lot of other items as well, which you'll see here in a bit. I do think it's so sweet and it would look perfect in a cottage kitchen. I thought these mugs were absolutely darling. Such a festive way to have some hot cocoa or a peppermint coffee. I have a question for you all. Do you invest in Christmas bakeware and other seasonal kitchen things, or do you find them unnecessary since you can buy something to use all throughout the year? Let me know in the comments below because I really struggle as to whether I should invest in them. Are you keeping track of the drinkware? Are you keeping an eye out for the ones I chose? Make sure to put your guess in the comments. This child's apron was absolutely darling, and what a fun item for the kiddos to use when helping with all the holiday baking. And this adult apron would match. What a sweet gift for a mama and child to have for making those holiday memories. I loved this apron with that ivy pattern and the frilly ruffles. The style reminded me of something vintage, something that would have been worn in like the 50s and 60s. I really considered buying it, but ultimately I talked myself out of it. My mom and dad loved to dance, and this Mr. and Mrs. Claus statue made me think of them. HomeSense had some great tree skirts in all different sizes to fit mini trees all the way to 9-foot trees and above. I thought this Fair Isle green and blue pattern was really pretty, and blue is super popular this year. I thought this would look beautiful in a small planter on the front porch, and it is UV resistant as well. I just wish they'd had two because I think I would have invested in them. We actually made ornaments that look like these last year. I'll leave the DIY video in case you are interested in seeing how we made them. I couldn't believe how similar they are. I loved that this deer statue was silver because you really don't see them a lot in silver, mostly brass or gold, and he was a good size for the price too. I thought this little footed plate and cloche were so cute. It's the perfect size for some homemade Christmas candy, and these two-tiered trays would be a great addition too. And if you're planning on the Ralph Lauren theme this year, these are a great choice. I'm so excited to share a little decor haul with you all. This is kind of collected. It's from a bunch of different places. Some from today. I got some things from Amazon, and I did splurge and get a couple things from Pottery Barn, but I can't wait to show them to you. I really had every intention this year not to buy seasonal decor. Told myself no, and I did really, really good for the fall. I didn't buy, anything that was seasonal, like pumpkins and that kind of thing. I did buy some fall-inspired decor, but that's stuff that I can use throughout the year. But specifically seasonal decor, I did really good. I didn't buy anything for fall. But I don't know what it is about Christmas. I have a really hard time saying no. But the things that I did pick up really are just to kind of fill the holes in the Christmas decorations that I already own, the things, my collection. There are a couple things that were impulse buys, but for the most part, everything really is just something I'm adding to my collection. You'll start to see a color theme here, and it'll kind of give you an idea of the direction I'm going. Oh, and next Sunday will be my Christmas tree decorating, and I'm so excited to share it with all of you. I can't even tell you how excited I am. I really enjoy decorating the Christmas tree. It is one of my favorite things to decorate for the season, and It just really lets me get some creativity out, and I've got some really pretty things, and I hope it turns out, but you'll have to join me. So make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss it. Make sure you have that bell notification turned to all so that you'll get a notification of all our decorating content that's still up and coming. Anyway, I can't wait to show you. World Market had some amazing candles this year. Every year they have really good candles. And this one in particular that I'm gonna show you is something that I saw last year, maybe even the year before. And I have been wanting it, but I don't know, I always talked myself out of it, but this year I said, no, I'm gonna get it. And it's these candles here. Now they have this in that red. They had a white, and I don't remember the white from past years, but maybe at the time I went shopping, they just had sold out the white. But this one is Balsam Forest, and it smells divine. Oh yeah, I cannot wait. It's gonna give my fake tree the smell of Christmas. It's got 1, 2, 3, 5 wicks. This is a 5-wick candle, and I just loved this frosted look. This is something I've been wanting, so I finally let myself have it this year. Some other items I thought that World Market was really doing well with this year were their stems. All of their stems were so very realistic looking, and I don't know, they had some beautiful stems. They are a little more expensive than, say, like Hobby Lobby, but the ones that I couldn't pass up were these little bundles. I thought these were so pretty, and I was thinking the other day, I really want to add more florals to my Christmas decorating. Other than poinsettias, I have poinsettias, but I wanted something else, something different, and these little bundles were just beautiful. And I loved how, I don't know, whimsical and drapey the greens are in this, and just the reds are a nice deep red. It is just so pretty. So I did pick up, I think, 3 of these. Another thing World Market really had a good selection in are the glasses and barware and things like that. They were so cute, so festive, and you had so much to choose from. If you're decorating more on the elegant side, they had those trees and wreaths with the little stones in them, and then they had the cocktail glasses with the candy cane and the little gingerbread. I thought those were so cute, so whimsical. But anyway, they had so much to choose from. So did y'all guess at which set of glasses you thought I bought? I ended up with Naughty and Nice. I could not pass these up. This is not something I typically purchase, only because, you can really only use them for the month of December. And if I'm gonna buy glassware and things, I want to be able to use them, all year round. But there was just something about these. I walked away 3 times, talking myself out of them 3 times. And I finally just said, nope, you want them, go back and get them. So I'm so excited. My son and his darling girlfriend are coming again this holiday, and I thought these would be fun for her and I. And so I could not pass them up. So this is another one of my impulse buys, but I love them. I think they are so darling. Moving on to HomeSense. Now I will say HomeSense and HomeGoods, they have a lot of the same things, but I'm gonna give HomeSense some kudos here. Their organization is so much better than HomeGoods. When I was looking at the ornaments at HomeGoods, I was so afraid I was gonna knock something over because they had them tucked behind things, and I would go to pull them out and then something would start to move or fall, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna break something. But at HomeSense, they had a whole just row of their ornaments, and I found that so super helpful. So I did pick up some ornaments from HomeSense. Now, the reason I bought these, I'm gonna use them this year, but the reason I bought these primarily is because I started noticing a hole in my collection of ornaments, and I really want to start collecting glass ornaments that are clear. And these have like a little bit of a sugared, kind of frosted, I guess you could say, look to them. So they're not like entirely clear, but I thought they were so beautiful, so elegant. But I do want to start collecting a few more clear styled ornaments. So this year I picked up these. So just every year I'll pick up a different set until I have enough that I feel that my collection will be complete. But anyway, I just thought these were so, so pretty, and I can't wait to style them on my Christmas tree. I did pick up some new pillow covers for this holiday from Amazon, and I'm really sad. 2 of them aren't here yet, so I'll leave a picture of them up here so that you can see how these are all going to blend together. I was hoping that they'd all get here in time. They're supposed to be delivered today, but I don't know, my deliveries have been coming like later and later. Sometimes it's dark, I want to say like 9 o'clock at night, and they're delivering my packages to my front door, so it's crazy. But I did pick up this plaid. Again, I didn't want a real Christmassy plaid. I wanted something that you know, had the green obviously, but kind of omitted the red and the white. So I went with more of a neutral, and I think this was really pretty. Now, I will say, I love the plaid, I love the colors, I love everything about it, other than the feel of them. They are, I mean, it's not like they're bad quality or anything. I mean, they're made really well. It's just the feel of them. They feel kind of like, they're real stiff and almost like maybe an outdoor pillow, and maybe they can be used for outdoors, but that's my only criticism to these. Otherwise, they're stunning. But I wanted to do some florals in my pillow covers this year. I know it sounds probably crazy. People don't tend to use a whole lot of florals for the Christmas season, but I have these ordered, and they're, like I said, they're on their way. They're supposed to be here today, but they're a lumbar, and I thought they would look stunning with this plaid. And then I also ordered a green velvet. So can you see how all 3 of these are going to pair together? I'm so excited. I hope they all work. I hope all the greens. That's one thing about ordering stuff online, you know, and you're not seeing them in person. You don't know if everything's going to work together. But anyway, that's my vision. That's the direction I'm headed, and I'm so excited to see how this all comes together. I love investing in coffee table books because I use them a lot, and I really didn't have any seasonally specific. I did make one in my DIY video that has little risers, little feet on them, so it's more like a riser, and I painted it in Christmas colors, so I will be using that this year as well. But I decided to go ahead and invest in an actual Christmas coffee table book, and I thought this one was absolutely stunning. It is 'Twas the Night, the art and history of the classic Christmas poem. And so it goes into great detail on the actual, how this came about. And look at how pretty. And the actual, if you take the dust jacket off, it still looks the same. The book looks the same, but it has such pretty things in here. And it just goes into the history of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. And I just thought it was something, you know, classic, and that it would be good to have. It's something that's traditional. Next, we're moving over to Hobby Lobby, and I didn't really showcase from the store only because I did in my dupes video, and if you haven't seen that video, I'll leave it linked below. But what I like to do is add in greenery to my garlands and my tree that really aren't seasonally specific. And when I was going down their garland aisle that's just in their floral section, not the, you know, Christmas garlands, I found this gorgeous fern garland. It's just so lacy and so pretty, and I thought what I could do is pull the little leaves off or cut it in sections so that maybe I I could have it like kind of drooping out of my tree or off of my garland on my mantle. And I just thought that this would be such a pretty color to start adding in with all the other greens. I like to, you know, give variations in the tones of greens that I use just to give things dimension and a little bit of interest. So I did pick this up, and this week it was on sale for 40% off, so I did get this on sale. And honestly, this stuff ends up being cheaper than the seasonal decor because we all know they bump those prices up for the seasonal decor. But anyway, I did pick up 3 of these because like I said, I want to be able to add it to my mantle, the garland, and then also place it into the tree. So I picked up 3 of these. So these next items are again a little bit of a impulse buy because I really don't need more trees. But I could not pass these up. I actually even asked a lady who was standing in the aisle with me. I said, should I buy these? Are they worth it? I said, I have trees. I really don't need any more. And she said, oh, they're really pretty. So she convinced me that I needed them. But I think they're so pretty. They're flocked and they're the green, or they're velvet. I don't really know. Do you call all of this flocked? I'm not really sure, but they're velvet trees and I love this color. Are you guys starting to see a little bit of a theme here? Anyway, I just thought they were really, really pretty. I have a lot of trees, but I don't have anything like this, and I think they're gonna look absolutely stunning for my decor this year. And so I picked up 2 different sizes, and again, all of Hobby Lobby's decor are 50% off, so I don't know, that's my justification for buying them. Anyway, I love them and I cannot wait to style with them this year. So if you haven't honestly figured out that green is the name of the game this year for my Christmas decor, I don't know, do I have to hit you over the head with some more green? Because here you go. I've got this really pretty plaid ribbon that I found at Hobby Lobby, and I hope it's coming off on camera because it's probably kind of hard to see. It's just a real neutral plaid. I didn't want a Christmassy plaid in the sense of red, white, and green. And oh, I know I showcased in my dupes video a blanket from Hobby Lobby, and I said these were the colors that I was going with, and I was. But then I shifted gears because of something, and anyway, I'll go in a lot more detail in my tree decorating video, but I just love green this year. Last but not least, Pottery Barn. Now, I love Pottery Barn. I love going and browsing the store because things are just so beautiful in there, and we do a lot of dupes on this channel, making our own lookalikes from Pottery Barn inspired, you know, decor items and things. So I love Pottery Barn. I think they're just one of those classic stores that, well, I hope they never go out of business because I would be very, very sad. But when I was doing the dupes video and researching stockings, and I knew the direction I was going with the greens, and I saw this stocking. Yes, I did splurge a little bit for this one, but the color of green that it is, I hadn't seen anything like it, and I loved it. So I did splurge on this purchase, and I'm gonna pair it with a cream velvet one that I have from Pottery Barn from a few years past. And I think the ivory and this together on the mantle this year is just gonna look stunning. So I did pick this one up, but offering you all some dupes if you don't want to spend the price for this one. Hobby Lobby has one very similar. It has a big bow. I want to say it was $6. $6, I think. They have them in black, I think an ivory, cream color, red, and I want to say another color that is escaping me. But $6, and they look really nice. So, you know, if you want that kind of bow look, at $6, you can't beat that. I did see some also on Etsy that you can personalize on the little tail. These can be personalized too from Pottery Barn. But I saw Etsy's were $14 or $15. I don't know if that included the personalization, but they had a really good selection of colors, the Etsy store. So if I can find it again, I will leave that shop linked below for you all, just in case you're interested. And like I said, they had a lot more color selections than Pottery Barn or Hobby Lobby, honestly. The last items I want to share with you all also came from Pottery Barn. So while I was on the website, I always go to their sale section to look through to see if there's anything that, you know, catches my eye, because if they're on sale and I like it, I'm gonna snag it. And since I knew I wanted to add more silver this year for Christmas, and well, actually I want to add more silver into my home and just I have options, because I love metals. And you know, sometimes I want silver and sometimes I want brass or gold, so, or bronze. I love bronze as well. So anyway, I wanted more silver, and I didn't have a lot of silver candlesticks, and I knew that I would want to be using candles for the season. So I found these on Pottery Barn, and they're stunning. They're so pretty. I know I'm saying stunning a lot in this video, but they really, really are. So this is my last purchase for the holiday season. I do have one other thing coming from Amazon, a tree skirt. And I was hoping that would be here too, because it looks absolutely beautiful. And I wanted to see what the green looked like, but it's coming today as well. Anyway, you'll see that in my video next week. Thank you all so much for spending your time here with me today. You all mean so much to me. I hope my Christmas decor picks inspire you to make your home even cozier and more joyful this season. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your festive finds for this season down in the comments below. And just a reminder, I will be showcasing my tree next Sunday. Until then, wishing you a beautiful week ahead. Bye for now.